What do you guys reckon?
What's that one?
This.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
Fine.
How are we doing, guys? We have now got a triple battery charger. This is the only one I know of on the market at the moment. So in the box you've got your charger, 240 volt, Bluetooth dongle, temperature sensor, then your manual. You will need to look through your manual because you've got a bunch of dip switches on the front. I've already preset it for lithium and for full power as well. Now it's the first one, as I was saying, that I've seen of this type that's got MPPT, so it can take solar, it can take alternator, and 240 volt 20 amps will push into the lithium battery, which I just think is actually one of the best ideas I've actually seen on the market right now. And we'll be sticking it in the back of Maria's 80 series, which she's so kindly cleaning out. And this is the new place. This is why I haven't posted in a while. We're in Bray Park now, new house. As you can see, it's pretty simple. They all share a common ground. I'll be running that onto a bus bar style earth. You've got your board out, as it says, but this is the one that goes out to your battery to charge it. Then you've got your start battery, and that'll be from your alternator or main battery. And then you got your solar MPPT in. So quite simple, really. Now we've got this little gap here behind the King's drawers that I've just measured up, and this is where the slimline 100 amp hour lithium is going to go. It's going to be stuck on the board, so I'm going to cut out that board I've just measured up and get it stuck together. So I've gone ahead and got a rough layout, strapped all this down. I'm going to start wiring this all up and then explain what I've done once it's all done. So I've just crimped up this big 175 amp Anderson. I'm only using 35 mil squared cable. That's all it needs for this system. It's not going to be pushing massive amps out of this. It's going straight into your shunt. So as you can see with the Victron shunts, you only have one negative going straight from the battery. Everything has to get measured across this shunt. So everything else, main earth here, that's all that matters. You got to make sure nothing else is on this earth terminal whatsoever except for your main negative to the battery. Alright, we've got everything getting charged up from 240 volt right now. The shunt isn't set correct. It's reading 18, nearly 19 amps going in, which is perfect. I've got the main fuse there, 35 amp cable going to the bus bar. We've got our earth main bus bar as well. And over here, ready for the main alternator, is on the right hand side, alternator in, and solar panels on the left hand side. And then you share the ground from this bus bar. So it's going to be really simple when I put this in the car. Once this is fully charged up, then I can set the shunt to the right settings. Can barely hear those fans, but there's plenty of air coming out of them. Alright, so we've got some Anderson plugs straight out of here. You've got your solar, main positive, going straight to the Anderson, right? Then you've got another alternator Anderson plug coming straight out of that one there, main positive, straight into the Anderson plug. And as you can see, they all share the same ground bus bar. So everything in here is looking good. The only thing that was a little bit of a stuff around was fitting the Bluetooth dongle in. Obviously it fits in there very tightly, and it wasn't in the manual. This is the Bluetooth app. It's actually showing us what's going on. Sorry about the autofocus. So once this is all connected in the 80 series, we should be able to actually see what's going in as well. But right now, this is the whole setup. Alright, so as you can see on this app, we have AC current going into the battery. So I'm assuming when we have some sun tomorrow, we will check this app as well, see what's coming in. We've also got start battery, and it will be charging the second battery as well. Pretty simple app. There you go, it actually shows you the low voltage, how many kilowatts has gone in. It's actually really good. Awesome. And it shows you the overheat, over voltage, PV over voltage, battery low voltage, boost voltage. Awesome. So we can actually go in here and modify what we want from solar, DC-DC, and AC as well. So I wonder if I can turn that down. There you go. I can turn it down to 12 amps. So I've also got D trigger for DC-DC charging there. I'm going to hook up an ignition wire to D plus trigger on the dip switches as well, so that it turns on and off with ignition. So, did it work? Settings? No, it didn't let me change that. It's interesting. Turn it down to 8 amps. Okay, set. Setting successful. Parameter. Yep. Charge current has gone down to 8 amps. That's actually really handy. Alright, so the battery has been topped up and the shunt has been reset to 100%. So we've got main power out going into here, 200 amp fuse, mega fuse in under here. It goes over to the main bus bar, and you've got this 50 amp fuse going straight through into the DC-DC charger. Now the beauty of this DC-DC charger being able to charge from 240 is I could top this battery up from brand new. They're usually at 30%. Topped it all the way up, no problems. Now as you can see, we've got alternator input, we've got solar input. That's wired in. They share a common ground on the bus bar, and they've got two different positives, one for your alternator, one for your solar. Quite simple really at the end of the day. Bluetooth dongle is in, no problems. Everything's ready to get thrown in the car tomorrow. Now I've also hooked up this little fuse, an Anderson plug and control panel. This is what will run the fridge, USB charging and whatnot. It's also got a light there. Bit gimmicky, the temperature as well, but that's all that needs to be put in the back of the 80 series. So here's a space we're working with. Maria has so kindly pulled the tops of the drawers off so I can drill a bunch of holes in there, and then run some wood screws through those holes into the wood so it'll support the weight of that timber. No problems. Been on the tools since you've been with me, haven't you? Alright, there it is, 99% installed. So I've just got the solar dangling here, so if we need to hook up solar, which we probably will on the roof rack later on, it's there and ready to go. Got the cable tray running up here. We've got a 50 amp fuse in here. That 50 amp fuse runs over there, and there's a little control box I'll be installing over the other side. But this is all ready to go. I've got to say how I love all that fits in there perfectly. This little control panel. It's got a little watt meter on there, but it's more of a gimmick than anything. That's just going to sit there for now and serve as the backup power for one of these. So now I've got a hidden 12 volt system right behind the drawers. So being able to run 20 amps from your power source just from the house, or run 30 amps from your alternator, absolutely perfect. Or split the charge between solar and the alternator, that's just ideal. It's exactly the size that it needed in this car, because it's only 100 amp hour lithium battery, doesn't need a massive DC-DC charger. It's perfect for this car. And there we go. It's charging straight from the alternator. We're driving along at the moment. Maria is driving, so I can have a look at this. So the charge current ramps up and ramps down when you've got your foot on the throttle, which is really good. It saves the alternator, and it actually shows the the actual starter battery voltage as well. And we're driving at night at the moment, so we've got headlights on and everything. The charge current's dropped off to 25 amps because the battery's nearly full, which is really good. I love that you can turn this off as well. So you can turn the charger on and off from the Bluetooth app. It's absolutely brilliant. There you go, 28.9 amps. Maria has left home. Perfect. Not bad at all. I'm going to keep these on there because I let this battery charge up that portable power pack last night. 4.7 amps. It's going up as the sun breaks through the clouds. Very good. So here we have their website and the 12 volt triple charger. So it's AC, DC, DC and MPPT at 30 amps. So you got the option with or without display. I didn't realize that. There you go. $50 extra with a display. It's an awesome unit. It really is. They've put a lot of thought into this unit, and the way that it charges when you're watching the amps going in, anyone that knows what they're talking about will actually understand that it's really well thought about. Thank you again, LifePo4 Oz, for coming aboard as a sponsor.